on, WWE fans? It's your host of the Morning Beer Podcast, Devrell Davis, and I think this is February 3rd, right? Just finished watching SmackDown. The way things are looking right now, we experience Kofi-mania. I was there in person. I was there in MetLife Stadium. I seen Kofi-mania in person. I witnessed the ascension of Daniel Bryan and the Yes Movement in New Orleans. We all witnessed that. We all remember that. We remember the triple threat match between David Batista. He shouldn't have been there. He should have been Daniel Bryan winning that Royal Rumble. We witnessed that. And Randy Orton. We witnessed him having to go running the gauntlet, having to beat Triple H in the first match of the night, in order to get made to the last match of the night to fight those two behemoths, those two Hall of Famers, right? And now, 2023, are we witnessing SAMI-Mania? SAMI-Mania, we're embarking on SAMI-Mania. And listen, my next door neighbors do not know how to contain their music in their own domain. They don't know how to contain their TV in their domain, so we might be hearing some of it. We have the co-host in the background. We have my dog, so if you hear them barking, that's them doing their thing. However, we're going to talk about SAMI-Mania. Let's talk about it. Now, I have not been watching SmackDown because of my work schedule, right? I'm mainly used to work on Fridays. However, now it flipped over. I'm Sunday through Wednesday, and I'm overnight, so I'm work 40 hours within those 4 days, and then I get to have my 3 days off, which is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so I get to see SmackDown. Now I'm losing out my Monday Night Raws, but I can also recap on that on Thursday. But I'm getting to watch SmackDown now, so I haven't really watched the Ascension. I've been following the certain wrestling outlets and channels on YouTube to keep up with it, or go back and look at it or whatever. But wow. This is one of the best storylines I've seen in a long time, since the Daniel Bryan, since the Kofi-mania. The Kofi-mania was awesome. I love the rise, but this is another one. This is on some other level, because we all seen Sami grind. We seen Kofi and Bryan grind, but I don't know if we live in the present and that's what it is. However, the story is just so amazing because it has so many layers to it. Where does Jey Uso stand in this? Where does Kevin Owens stand in this? Cody Rhodes is now a backstory, and he's supposed to be the main story. This is why this reminds me so much of 2013, 2014, when Daniel Bryan won, when Blue Batista came back, won the Royal Rumble, and it was an afterthought. Cody Rhodes came back, won the Royal Rumble, and the fans only wanted to speak about Samizayn, and that spoke volumes when it came to Roman Reigns coming out to do his promo, that they only want to speak about Samizayn. This means Cody's to the back burner right now. With Cody being in the back burner somewhat, that might be they showed the graphics already that WrestleMania's main event is going to be Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Now with it being 2 nights, when those last 2 manias that I spoke about, the Kofi-mania and the Yes Movement mania, were 1 night. Now with it being 2 nights, a Saturday and Sunday, could we see a Sami Zayn have to fight his way the first night to make it to the second night, and possibly in a triple? I'm about to say triple again. I don't know why I can't say the word triple right now. Triple H, triple play. Why can't I say triple? Triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and quite possibly Sami Zayn. Could we be on the verge of seeing that? Now, if you didn't see SmackDown tonight, it's going to be a spoiler right here. Roman challenged Sami. Sami came out and attacked Roman when he was doing his promo. Sorry, I got to drink some wine right now. Just did another video. That's good. Kofi, I'm about to say Kofi. Sami came out attack Roman Reigns from behind. Then Jimmy Uso and K Solo came out. I call him K Solo, the rapper, the old rapper named K Solo. Came out and demolished him. They was about to give him the chair concerto, but Roman stopped him, said, "No, I don't want that. I want something from you in return. What I want from you, Sami, is a match at Elimination Chamber in Montreal, so he can embarrass him in front of his family, because of course Sami's Canadian, is from Montreal. Embarrass him in front of his wife, kids, family, all his fans out there. That Elimination Chamber is going to be off the hook because it's in Montreal. It's going to be in his hometown. It's going to be bananas. The only person they could pop for bigger over there is just I was about to say Bret Favre, Bret Hart. But they're going to pop crazy for Sami in Montreal versus Roman. This is amazing. He's going to sneak his way into that triple threat match between Cody and Roman. And let's think about 2 years back, we had a Daniel Bryan Edge Roman main event, right? To end the second night. This is COVID year. No, this was so COVID year, the lockdown happened right when Mania happened. But in the following year, 2021, we had some people in Tampa Bay, so it was still COVID pandemic. So it was kind of like, it was a forgettable main event, in my opinion. Daniel Bryan's last match in WWE. But I could see the sneak in. It's like weasel his way in. It's just like the I don't know who's pulling the strings right now. If it's Triple H pushing this, if it's Vince, he's back. If he's like, you know what, let's reenact Daniel Bryan again, do another triple threat, but do it. I mean, they did it right the first time. That was amazing. But he's going to get demolished at Elimination Chamber. But somehow, some way, he's going to sneak his way in, and then it's going to be so bad for Cody. I almost feel bad for Cody. It's the wrong time, bro. It was the wrong time. First of all, this is how they botched Cody. Let me tell you, because it's already a botch in my opinion. They should never announce his return. They should have been low-key, ho-hum about his possible, you gotta give suspense. I understand you want people to tune in because, all right, they know Cody, but then you made him 30, and then it was a foregone, like, it was the Rumble could have been 5 stars. The whole entire event, except for some hiccups, like we knew what the Alexa Bliss match was going to be about. We knew what the Bray Wyatt match was going to be about. We knew shenanigans was going to take place. But that could have been a great event if you didn't, let the cat out the bag and gave us everything in the preview, gave us the whole movie in the preview, when you could just give us a story of him coming back at some point. Same way you held back the Edge return a few years back, and then that became just such a great Rumble. It was one of the greatest Rumbles I've seen in a long time. It was a Drew McIntyre win one, right? Has so many things from the first entry to the last entry. It was just great, right? But this one, it missed something. It was a miss. It was lacking because you knew it was a foregone conclusion. But they botched Cody by first letting us know he was returning to Rumble. They should have made him a surprise entrant. By making him 30 at the Rumble, and it's like, he's already, we know he's going to be in there, so what's the point of him pulling 30 and being 30? Get him in there and have him fight for a little bit, let the crowd love him, They did do a match with him and Gunther at the end. But then now you have the ascension of Sami Zayn, that you can't put him just in a regular match with just against Solo or Jimmy Uso or KO again, or a tag team with him and versus the Usos. You can't do that. You can't. His ascension is a parallel to Kofi and Daniel Bryan's ascension. So you have to make this a SAMI-Mania. You have to get him. You have to make him more of a martyr when he gets beat in his hometown and slayed by the Beast. And then you have to just like raise him up at Mania and then have him end the show. And that's a true story, Hollywood story that would just sell, in my opinion. I would love to see. Who else is on board with that? Who else think this is a SAMI-Mania season? This is gonna be a possibly a really good Mania. Who else see that being the main event? You know, let me know down below. Leave in the comments section below. I just want to drop this quick video, let you know what I'm thinking, what I've seen from you know, seeing the way things played out tonight. I mean, my opinion, I thought they would have done, I didn't think they was going to do Roman versus Sami one-on-one at Elimination Chamber. I was more under the impression they might do a 3-on-3 where it's been Roman, Jimmy Uso, and Solo versus Sami Zayn, KO, and Jey Uso. Or maybe tag teaming with Jey Uso, and then, you know, who knows? There's some more to come next week when the Usos defend against Braun Strowman and Ricochet. I don't really know how to feel about that. They defend against them next week. Their reign is over 500 days, so Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. If you didn't watch tonight, apparently Jey Uso hasn't reached out to them, even though he put online that he's done with the bloodline, blah, blah, blah. Sami Zayn came out with a shirt that says Sami on top, his bloodline shirt that says Sami on top, but then where it said bloodline, he had a duct tape the words and his name Zayn on it. That might be a t-shirt that might sell. So you gotta run with that, man. You gotta run with this SAMI-Mania thing and make that a thing. So 2 thumbs up on the storyline. I'm really liking the way it's going. Definitely seems good. Please don't drop the ball on this. Please let him go to Montreal and get the pop and the love that he deserves out there. Then of course demolish him and then somehow sneak him into make him fight the first night. Make him fight maybe all the Uso, maybe Jimmy to get in there, maybe Solo to get in there. You understand? And maybe somehow make Jay kind of interfere to help him get in there, and then have him fight the first fight in the main event, and maybe a triple threat. And then sorry Cody, it's Sammy's turn right now, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe you have to turn Cody because this could get bad for Cody. They could turn on him really quickly. It could be bad. This could be bad, man. This could be bad. But you know how WWE fans are. They're worse than my Mets fans sometimes. Big Mets fans. So if you follow the channel, you know that. So anyway, I'm letting you go with that. I'm the host of the Morning Beer Podcast, Devereaux Davis. Let me know what you think about my opinions, and they only just opinions and theories and ideas. And like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend. Peace.